Is that better? That sounds better. Yes, I'm a real professional. Yes, thank you. Thank you. It should have unmuted when it changed the things, but yes. Anyways, welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Today, we're doing Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. We're going to start with it a little bit. I don't think we're going to finish any of them. But the reason why I didn't really do it yesterday and moved it to today is because I was not feeling up to it due to the surgery I had earlier that day. But since today is later on in the recovery, and I feel a lot better today, actually, we're doing the Ace Attorney today, and then we're going to do something tomorrow as well. So, without further ado, we're going to get into it, and we're going to see how really bad we would be as detectives. There we go. Aha! Okay. We're gonna start with the first one, even though there's all 3 games! We have so much to play later on. Yeah. But we're gonna start with the first one, we're gonna get right into it. Episode 1, The First Turnabout. Yes. Oh, bloody statue. And that's why it's bloody, because there's a dead body. Damn it! Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I gotta find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. What a fiend. How dare he. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 2. Boy, am I nervous. Right! Oh, hi, Chief. Whew, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. Why are you throwing me into a murder trial so quickly? It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before the case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over! My life, everything, it's all over! Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death! Despair! Ah! I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die! Sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Nick! Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell him I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished! I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who? Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? Huh. The person responsible for your girlfriend's death. The newspaper... Hi, Lily. Welcome in. The newspapers say it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. Welcome in, Lily. Welcome in. Welcome in. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Let's see. We got a B-fact going on here, too. All right. I'll give you a B-fact real quick. Make things easy here. Let's see. The queen bee, and only the queen, eats royal jelly for the duration of her life. This milky substance is produced in a special gland located in a worker bee's head. Yeah. Now you know. Yeah. Throwing stuff just happens around here. Everyone's used to just throwing stuff when they come in here. Not sure why. Anywho. Larry Butts, my best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. It rains often on Dezi's face. What is that supposed to mean? Is it just because I happen to be in the box when people throw stuff in it? Also, yes, the queen is on all bees' minds. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That, and I owe him one. Which is why I took the case to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. You got this, Naruhodo-kun. August 3rd, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 2. Rabble, rabble, rabble. Mumble, mumble, rabble. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. I should probably give him a different voice. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Ahem. Mr. Wright. This is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. The murder is a serious charge for your client's sake. I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. That's right. Given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Gulp. Hands shaking, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Order them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Larry Butts. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Whew, I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover so many times. It's, wait. Uh-oh. No. No way. I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name. Oh, the victim. Of course, I know the victim's name. I, just forgot. Temporarily. I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Press tab to open it any time. Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Mr. Wright, who's the victim in this case? Boop. Cindy's autopsy report. Okay. So it's Cindy Stone. Victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now, tell me, what is the cause of death? She died because she was Hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all of my questions. I see no reason why you shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. I'm not relaxed. Hey, Your Honor, because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Oh, we got head pats going on here. Let's turn on the head pats. Yeah. Yeah, get those head pats going on there. Oh, yeah. Well then, first, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne?
Yes, Your Honor?
As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was?
The murder weapon was this statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim.
I see. The court's accepted it into evidence. Statue added to the court record. Yay! Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use tab to check the court record frequently. Okay. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness.
The prosecution calls the defendant Mr. Butts to the stand.
Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Oh, I gotta do Gilbert Gottfried. Okay.
You fool!
Oh, never mind. You played Gottfried. Good! I'm okay with that. Thank you, I am a fool. No, he gets excited easily. This could be bad.
Ahem! Mr. Butts, it's not true that the victim had recently dumped you?
Hey, watch it, buddy! We were great together! We were Romeo and Juliet! Cleopatra and Mark Anthony. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me. Ever.
What's it to you,
Anyway.
Mr. Butts? What you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas when one of them today before the murder.
What do you mean, one of them? Lies! Oh, lies! I don't believe a word of it.
Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died.
Passport was added to the court record. Look at that. Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder. Hey, Northy, welcome in, welcome in. Did the tools break? Oh, well, fucking everything's broken today. Dude, no way. Hey, Zuka, welcome in, welcome in. Hope you enjoy yourself.
The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears she had several sugar daddies.
Daddies? Sugar?
Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle.
Dude.
We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now?
Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I? I'm gonna stop him from answering. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to the case.
Oof. Wince.
Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we?
I believe the accused's motives are clear to everyone.
Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is not looking good.
Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not?
Gulp. There's no asterisk on this one. He just said gulp.
Well, did you or did you not?
Well, maybe. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Uh-oh. He went. What do I do? Stop re-entering! Offset my single. Bye. Like a dog. Oh, well. See, it's like this. I don't remember.
You don't remember?
Well then,
We'll just have to remind you.
I don't know how I feel about this.
We have a witness that can prove he did go to the victim's apartment that day.
Well, that simplifies matters. Who was your witness?
The man who found the victim's body. Just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime.
Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness.
Yes, Your Honor.
This is bad. On the day of the murder, my
witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand.
Oh, that dude's like shady as fuck.
Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, do you not?
Oh, yes. Newspapers. I don't know the voice I'm gonna give this fucking dude.
Oh, yes, newspapers, yes.
Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder.
Witness's account. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I walked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there.
Harry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working?
Your Honor! At the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout?
Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones don't function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal.
I'll take that. Let's add it to the record. Let's go. Let's do it. No. Mr. Wright. Yes. Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor. Right, this is it. The real deal. What am I exactly supposed to do? You exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Ah! Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or was your client really guilty? Exclamation points! How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the... Ow! Where was I? I think you might have knocked something loose. Anyway. Find the contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. You're supposed... And then, once you found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Just kind of... Give him one of these. Rub it in his face. Like your tail. Lift your tail and rub it in their face. Yeah. That's how that works. Okay. Open the court record with tabs and point out contradictions in the testimony. Alright. Wub it in his face. Yeah. Gonna give him the old wubs.
I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there. A woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately.
You didn't go inside.
Yes, I mean, no, it wasn't, right.
But you said you didn't go into the apartment. Or did you?
Oh, that, I can explain that. There was a cordless phone on the shelf on the entranceway. I reached inside and tried using that to call. And that phone wasn't working, correct? What happened next?
Went to a nearby park and found a public phone. How do you know what time it was? Are you certain?
Yes, absolutely.
He seems really confident. Alright, so it was out during that time. Okay. That seems really weird. I will. Oh, time of death. Objection! You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure?
Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain.
Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death sometime after 4 p.m. There was nobody to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap?
Oh, that?
I was right with his fucking voice! I was right with this!
This is trivial! The witness merely forgot the time!
After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sweet, were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.?
Gee, that's a really good question.
Great job, right? Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Yeah. Lies always beget more lies. See through one and their whole story falls apart. Yeah.
Wait, I remember now.
Would you care to give your testimony again? Okay, time of discovery.
You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television.
Nope, power's out, dude.
But it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding.
Nope, power's out, dude. There was no TV on. I see you heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Boy, I called you shit immediately, mate. I should have just stopped your ass right in the middle of that testimony. I got this. Oh, I got this motherfucker. I got him dead to rights. Nope. No, nope, 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 no, nope, nope, no, nope, 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 no, 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 nope, no, nope, 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 no, nope, nope, nope. Objection, motherfucker! Hold it right there! The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. My controller was vibrating on my table and just fell off. Oops. I gotta get it. Oh, hold on. Alright, gotta get that. Alright, that's better. Oh, thank you. The honor, the witness is trying to fleece the jury. Excuse me. The fleece is very comfortable. It's nice to be in the fleece. It's very comfortable in there. It's very warm. It's very soft. And it's my comfort place. Thank you. Let's continue. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sweet?
No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Wait, I remember now.
Mr. Sweet. Yeah, busted McBusty face. The court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. I feel like after the second time, you probably should have just thrown out this guy's testimony.
That, and you seem rather
distraught.
My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body.
Very well, Mr. Suvit. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. I want to see if I can call his shit during the testimony. Alright, hearing the time.
Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it.
Power's out again, dude!
There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there?
Oh, really? What table clock? The murder weapon was a statue.
That must have been what I saw.
The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker. What made you think it was a clock? Hold on, I have something for this. Hold on. There we go.
Sauce.
Why, yes, that is, in fact, very sus. There we go. Gladly. Let's poke holes in this fucker's testimony again.
Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there?
Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used to kill the victim. Objection! Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock?
You with your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are?
I'm a lawyer, fuckhead. Just answer the question, Mr. Sowit.
Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may.
Yes, Mr. Payne. As the witness
Stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud.
So you didn't see the time, did you? You did, in fact, hear it. But how would you have known it was a clock? I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now? Yes, I do. Your Honor, there's a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying! You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder.
Oh, yeah, I'll prove it. Prove I went in there.
I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and that shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard! Get fucked, Busty McBusted Face! Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sowit, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were certain about the time.
Objection! What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture.
Baseless? Just look at the witness's face.
Yeah.
Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock?
Beans? In my courtroom?
I never. Look, the clock, I heard, no, I mean, I saw it. Ah! Sir, did you just throw your fucking toupee at me?
Drink up, bitch, it's hydrate time.
Okay, I'll hydrate, but this dude in like a rageful panic just threw his fucking toupee at me. I can't with this dude. I can't with him. Okay.
Shut up. I hate you. It was him. I tell you, I saw him. He killed her and he should burn. Burn. Give him death. You're going to pay for this. Ah.
Order in the court, I say.
Your Honor! A moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims.
There's all of it. All of it! Your Honor, you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? Yes, I do. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sowit heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply try sounding the clock. Because 3 hours earlier, she was in Paris. The time difference, motherfucker, is what you heard. And it's why it said 1 p.m. when it was supposedly 4 to 5 p.m. when she died. So, fuck you, busted McBusted face. I asked the court to listen very carefully. Beep. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker, after all. So we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? I bet you're about to say 11:25. Aha! As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between Mr. Sewit heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sewit, try to talk your way out of this one. You forgot the one thing. Uh-oh, what's he talking about now?
While it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow the day of the murder? If you could prove that, you have a case.
He's right. How am I supposed to prove that? Damn it, I was so close. Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Oh no, you are not right, Mr. Judge. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination for Mr. Frank Sewit.
I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal! Your lawyers are all slime.
I almost had him. Almost. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. That's bullshit. I have evidence for this. Not so fast, Mr. Sewit! Chief! Listen up, right? Don't throw this one away, and not like this. Think. But Chief, it's over! I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. That doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. But I like it in the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. I know exactly why. Her passport! I do know. Because she was out of the country, and it's on a different time zone. Maybe I can prove it. You must have the evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it, and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was running slow the day of the murder. Have you found the evidence to support this claim? Of course I have. There's a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt.
Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off.
Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow.
Boom! Take that!
The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. And as we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast! The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sewit? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? He's frothing at the mouth with guilt. He did it, Your Honor. Order, I say. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness.
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. Yay! Confetti in the courtroom. Yay! We did it! Yay! And with that, this court is adjourned. Turns out that Frank Sewit was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sewit let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sewit grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find and struck her. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby, number 2. Whew. I still can't believe we won. Right, good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over! Larry is supposed to be happy. What's wrong with you now? Nick, don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no, I mean, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Wendy's gone, man. It's gone forever. Larry, never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent. Thanks, I really owe you one. And I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate dinner, movie, my treat. Oh no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one that got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. A present for me? Wait, wasn't this evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. Oh, don't you fucking dare. I can't do any of those voices, North. Because one is just fucking Nathan Fillion doing Nathan Fillion voice. Zavala's just the dude, and I can't do that. And I forgot who Shax is. Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick! Can you believe it? I was so into that chick, and she was just playing me for a fool. Don't make that... Don't that make you want to just cry? Larry. Are you so sure? Like, squeeze me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. No, you're not gonna sympathize with me. It's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh yeah, right. What the heck's she talking about? She took the statue with her. Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about that clock? This is the clock that you made for her, Larry. She took it with her when she traveled. Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take travel in. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thank you. I hope that made him feel a little better. Right. I hope you see the importance of evidence now. I do. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People too. We never really know if your clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. That's good advice, actually. I like that. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me. Thank you, Chief. Well, we'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Yeah! Oh, speaking of Harry, he was saying part of why he became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? Yeah, so we can fucking smash and I can get the details wrong. And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us. Unless you count the clock that he gave Mia." I didn't know it then. But that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise I wouldn't be able to keep. The end of my first case. Bum, ba-dum, bum, ba. Okay. Lamb, do you want to do the voice of the one in pink? Lamb, if you're there still. Because if you want, I can just hop into a thing if you want to do. Fuck! Ow! Onyx, do you want to do the voice of the penguin? Fuck! Ow! I'll warn you though that she is a witness. Just sewing? Oh, okay. I'll try doing them both then, I guess. Let's go. Turnabout Sisters, episode 2. Guess I want to fucking save my progress.
Drink up, bitch, it's hydrate time.
Oh, it's hydrate time. Yeah. Let's go. Hydrate. Okay. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna take a second and see real quick. I'm gonna do a little peruse real quick and check something to see if I can just outright steal somebody to do voices with me. Let's see. They're still doing that. Nope, I don't want to fucking hear myself. Who would want to do that? That's disgusting. Ew. No, don't listen to myself. That's disgusting. We don't do that around here. We don't listen to the way I sound and enjoy it. How dare. I'm gonna quickly DM somebody real quick and see if I can steal somebody. Because you're right, Lamb. I don't want you doing a bunch of voices twice in the same day. Ba ba ba. Let's see. Who else could I ask? I'm gonna ask a couple people. Ba ba. But then again, everybody I know are all VTubers, and let's who's just gonna answer their DMs immediately. Who does that? Especially when us VTubers are fucking busy. Let's see. Can't make people tired of hearing you. You want them all to come back tomorrow? You know what? Fair enough. That's a good point, actually. Excuse me. What? You're choosing? Oh, you're coming? Oh, you gotta do the voice? Okay. Okay. You can do a couple voices, because I think there's a couple characters. There you go. Yay! And untrip myself, too. I'm choosing to untrip myself. Okay. Blah. 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 Gotta do your vocal warm-ups too, or else you're gonna hurt yourself. Just blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Feels good. Not the scheming. Yeah, go get your fucking snacks. I'm gonna pop another fucking Jolly Rancher. What color is this one? Cherry. This one is cherry. I'm gonna pop a cherry Jolly Rancher in my mouth before we start this. There we go. Yep. I think I had sour apple before actually. It was really good too. This one is also very good. Thank you. It was a good time. You'd be nice and be family friendly on this. Family friendly. Does that mean I get to actually be a fucking say-so stream for once? Instead of everybody thinking I'm not a good boy? Is that what we're suggesting now? What are you gonna say? Yeah. We don't swear in this channel. Who does that? Who does that kind of thing? I gotta do Boogie again. I gotta put right fucking Foogie on now. Where are you? There it is. Buh. Because that was the group one. Can you say that, giggling? I can't. It's actually been 3 prior to this one. 3 prior, but who's fucking counting? Hello.
Hello.
Holy shit, your Fugi is big on my screen. There we go. That's better. I'm gonna go ahead and do a thing so you can see without a delay. Bois. There we go. That's better.
Go.
Yeah. Discord, why did you do that? Discord, what are you doing? What did you do, Discord? Did you just do an update? Right now? You did, you bastard. Ballard, thank you for the raid. Welcome in. Howdy, 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 howdy. Also, Discord decided to do an update on me in the middle of that.
Oh, lovely.
Isn't
I
it?
was like, you're leaving me alone. Oh boy.
I don't know why it did it. It's dumb. Everything's weird. Also, hi, Raiders. Welcome in. So, Val, what were you up to? What were you doing? Did you do fun stuff? I have to update reactive. Did it dumb. There we go. It is now updated. Lamb. It's still slash shout out. I still haven't gotten around to that. You're playing some Valheim on console? Nice. I still haven't played Valheim. Update my shit. Fucking remind me ahead of time instead of like right now. All right. Are you able to see the thing?
Yes.
Okie dokie. Well, that's already doing the sound. Hello. Oh, this is you then. You're gonna have a couple
This is
characters.
me?
Yeah.
Hello, this is Maya.
That's another you. Gonna talk to yourself for a little bit.
Hey Maya, it's me. Mia! I can't redo the one you did though. What's up? You haven't called in like a while.
Oh, I might have to turn down the thing so people can hear you better. I'm gonna turn you up a little bit. Welcome to behind the scenes of OBS. There we go. There we go.
Are you ready for me?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely. And it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Do I even sound different?
Fine.
Is it even working?
Sounds fine to me.
Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you.
That sounds shady as fuck.
Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. Stop giggling.
Sorry.
I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So, What is it this time? It's a clock. Dun, dun, dun. Clock. Yeah, it's made to look like a statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always liked toys. Ooh, ooh. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis.
Different kind of toy.
Now. You know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clock out, sorry.
Clockwork.
I put some papers inside of it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9 o'clock, to pick it up? I'll be at the pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner is something good. Like burgers. I could go for a really good burger.
Dude, me too.
Me too.
Go for a fucking burger right now.
Okay. Well, we'll hit the usual joint. All right, it's deal. Okay, sis, see you soon. Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya.
Beep. Conversation recorded September 5th, 9:27 a.m. September 5th, 8:57 p.m. Bay & Company Law Offices. Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine, the papers.
I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have.
Miss Faye, you're a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers.
How could you know?
You're not cogniferous of my background. Gathering information is my business, you see.
I should have been more careful.
My dear Miss Faye, I'm so very sorry. But I'm afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye.
Exclamation points.
Oh, exclaim!
Exclaiming.
Flashbang! I gave him the right voice.
Oh.
And I don't know what the Shax's voice is, North. I'm assuming it's another Destiny 2 character, but I'm not sure who it is. September 5th, 9:08 p.m. Bay & Company Law Offices. Uh-oh, I'm late. That's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. Ellipses. What's that smell? Blood? Mia! Maybe she's in her office. Let's examine. Door's open. I smell blood. That can be good. I have to check and see if Mia the chief's okay. Let's move. To the office. That smell. Blood. Another ellipses.
Sis!
Someone's there. Ellipses followed by exclaim. Chief? Chief? Chief! reference Lenny James? Who the fuck is Lenny James? Who are you? Or ellipses. The strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Yeah, I'm not sure I can do Lenny James there, North. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade. Until finally she was cold. Chief. Let's start examining the fucking room. It's encrusted with dried blood. How ironic that this became the murder weapon. Again. What's up, everybody? Chief. It's hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here, she was struck in the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. Bling, add the thing. There's some glass shot near the chief's body. Must be pieces of glass. Light stand is lying broken in the back of the room. Nothing else that seems like a clue here. A piece of paper. Must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? Single exclamation mark! A word written in blood on this scrap of paper. Maya. Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store dated yesterday. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I'd better call the police and find out what that girl was doing here. Ooh, looking around some more. Look at the window. There's a large building right across from the office. The Gatewater Hotel. A nice, luxurious place. I'll knock the fuck over. There seem to be the remains of the light glass stand. Okay. Anything else? Chief's chair. A simple, functional design. Feels pretty good to sit in, too. Okay. Oh, escalate. That girl just now, where'd she go? I put her right there on the sofa. Uh-oh. Hope she didn't run on me. Yipes. It says yipes. Don't scare me like that. Apparently I did. Excuse me, but who are you? Ellipses. It's okay, I work here.
Maya. Maya Faye.
Maya Faye. Maya. So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt. I never thought there'd be use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her. Fuck. Fine. Okay, hold on. Let's see. The Joker, but specifically Mark Hamill's Joker? Fuck, that's a hard one. Okay, I don't think I can mimic Mark Hamill. He's got a really distinct voice. I'm gonna mute myself real quick and give it a try.
I think you should unmute yourself and give it a try.
I think I should unmute and give fuck. Okay. I was trying to do the fucking laugh. If I can get into the laugh, I might be able to do the voice. Nah, I fucked up. No, I don't think I can do Mark Hamill. Yeah, she's tough. He's tough on that one. Yeah, I don't think I can do that one. So if need be.
Exclamation point.
Ah,
That's my name. What? Why? Why would she write my name?
please just calm down.
What? Why would sis write my name?
Uh-oh. Now I've gone and done it. I better hurry up and call the police. She seems to be in shock. I don't want to disturb her, but I have to know. Excuse me. Can you tell me what happened?
I came in. The room was dark. And sis.
She was already dead. So you're the chief's...
Sister. I'm her youngest sister.
And you were here visiting this late at night?
Yes. She said she wanted me to come. She said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her.
Evidence?
Yes. It was that clock. It was the thinker.
My gosh.
Oh, oh.
See if there's anything else worth looking around here. Where's Upton Jacks? Usually I sit here. No clues there.
I know it's a bed clock.
It is a bad clock. This thing has like killed 2 people and it's still intact. I mean, I gotta give Larry Butts some like props here if he made this. This is a durable fucking clock. I have to think of.
The thinker? That was... Oh, sis!
Probably shouldn't have asked about the murder weapon. Look at this. This is lying next to Chief.
I know. I saw it there too. I thought they might be pieces of the light stand.
Maybe. Never heard of a glass light stand before. Alright. Let's go call the police. There we go. Right! I better call the police. Finally. That's funny. A few of the screws in the receiver are missing. Looks like someone was halfway taking it apart. Ooh, did somebody bug the phone?
Is that me or you?
I think that's you.
Oh wow, that's a lot of voices. Please come quick.
What was that? Someone screaming from outside the window. There you go.
Ah!
Go on, give us a real horror movie scream. Nailed it. Continuing on. She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. How awful.
Oh my goodness.
Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. Wee woo, wee woo. The police! Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze! Freeze, police! Oh, what the fuck? Okay, Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see? Oh, I know exactly what voice to give him.
Alright, I'm Dick Gumshoe, see?
Gumshoe? What an odd name.
We received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder.
It must have been that woman I saw.
Anyway, we don't want you moving 1 inch, Kay.
Great. Just great. Wait. She wouldn't have.
Nah.
Whoa! Excuse me.
Eek!
This word "my" here mean anything to you?
Uh, that's my name.
What? The victim drew this here note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Case closed.
Oh.
You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am. He's not gonna let her talk. Are you kidding?
Wow. What?
She's under arrest.
Oh no.
She's on the floor, but she's under arrest. Mia's youngest sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around, waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. I get that, being that fucking tired but can't sleep. September 6th, 9:07 a.m. Detention Center Visitors Room. Wow. They have poor Maya locked up like a criminal.
Oh. It's you, the lawyer. Good morning.
Good morning. Not really good morning. She looks so tired.
Are you going to be my attorney?
Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. I'd better give it to us straight. It's up to you.
Up to me?
Yes. I don't think this is something that I should decide. After all, you're the one in trouble here.
They're never going to believe me, are they? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it.
Did I look at it like that? No. I never thought.
It's okay. I understand. And I've also heard about you.
Heard? Heard what about me?
I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on the edge the whole time. It's been a while. Ah, so he crashed and burned? He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Huh? Sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That's unless you want to be found guilty.
Yeah, give him a little bit of time.
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you.
No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But same time, I can't just sit by and watch. when I think of the person who did this to Mia,
I know.
something I wanted to ask you.
Yeah.
What's with that outfit?
Oh, this?
Girl got no drip. You dry as fuck.
This is what all the acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say.
Acolytes? Like people in religious training. What is it you do?
Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium in training.
It's spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. Yeah, she's a cultist. Could you tell me about the day of the murder?
Yes. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for the upcoming trial.
Evidence?
Yes. That clock shaped like the thinker?
The one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case?
Right. She said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Oh, God.
Her own voice?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone.
You recorded it?
Yeah. I forgot how to delete those things.
Ooh. So you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone. Let's hear it.
Right. Oh. I just remembered. The detective took my cell phone. Sorry.
You know what? That's fair. Alright. Of course. Makes perfect sense. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it.
I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay?
Sure, thanks. That's a long fucking note that she wrote.
Right.
Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard.
No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see, that morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial.
It's the thinker clock that Larry made. It practically qualifies as a serial murderer by now. So then, when did you arrive at the office?
It was right around 9 o'clock. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her, my sister.
Your sister.
My sister.
Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. Come on. Never mind, I'm gonna ask her a whole different question. So you're an acolyte. A medium in training.
That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world.
Wait a second. You said the Fae family? So Mia was into this stuff too?
Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class too.
I had no idea. Wait.
What?
So you're a real, honest-to-goodness spirit medium with ESP and all that.
Yes, in training.
Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit then? We can just ask her who killed her.
I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level.
I thought that would be too easy.
Eh. Um,
Huh? Something the matter?
I was wondering, could I ask you for a favor? Good night, Booker Face.
Eh?
This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave it to me a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go to ask him to represent me?
Sure. I'll go do that for you. Sure, why not? I'll go ask.
Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to.
Eh? Say, what about your parents?
Ugh. Ugh. Ugh.
I see. Don't worry, leave it to me. No more ellipses.
Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10 a.m.
What? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
What if this guy refuses?
They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me.
When will that happen?
They're giving me until 4 this afternoon.
Fuck's sake, the law system was really fast here.
Right?
And visiting hours are almost up. I better hurry. Right, I'll be back. Crossberg. Alright. Alright. Alright, no Mark
I'm gonna
Hamill.
go put my kid to sleep real quick.
Alright, you go do that. I gotta look up something for North.
Okay.
Alright, let's see. What the fuck does Chris Redfield sound like? Oh. Whoops. I didn't mean to click that. I just want to hear what fucking Chris sounds like. Okay, which Chris? First off. Like RE5, RE2? Like, where are we going with this, Chris? Or am I just picking one? From 5? Okay, let's see. Let's see what he sounds like. I'll go ahead and mute that so I don't fucking get my stream muted. Okay. All right, let's see. Okay. Yeah. Right, so from what it sounds like, Chris is just a very loud dude. That's what it sounds like. Give me an herb. Give me a grenade. I really just have to raise my voice, and that's about it. Sounds like, maybe. That's what it sounds like. Because the fucking thing I found is just a bunch of voice lines from him, and it's just him shouting random things and people's names, and one of them is just, Rebecca! Welcome back. I'm gonna have to move my...
you across the room.
Oh, thank you. I'm gonna have to move my mic away from that one. Because he wants me to do Chris Redfield, so I guess I have to move my mic away.
Oh boy.
Because Chris is just loud. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when she'd be back. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention running offense like this. I guess I'll just have to come back later. Wow, that's fast. September 6th, Fane Company Law Offices. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there! Oh, he has a whole lot different voice. All right.
This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry, don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you?
No. Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry?
Guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right? Right, see? Right, see?
He was proven innocent. Right. And you, Detective Suede Shoes?
Oh God.
Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe?
Right, that's your service, see? Hang on, that's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick.
Hey, Dick, get over here.
Yes, sir. Be right there.
Hey, Dick. Oh, you want to voice act Raz? I mean, you can if you want to. One of these days, I do want to do the... What?
He can voice act the chicks.
He can voice act the chicks?
Yes.
Okay, do you want to swap out for Draz then? Oh, he can't
He's
tonight.
in the future.
Oh, okay.
I think Northy should do the tricks though. The chicks though. That would be hilarious.
Yeah, Northy wants to do the tricks. Do the tricks?
Hey, he just said, oh, he just said, I want to give it a shot.
You want to give it a shot, North? Hold on, yeah, you can do the chicks.
Let's go to squad.
Make all the chicks sound like 90-year-old English ladies. Yeah, let's do that.
Yes.
I'm okay with this. Let's go. Hold on. Let's switch over. Hold on. Fucking which? That one. Yeah, see? There we go.
Nothing.
Yeah, come on, North. Get in here. You gotta do all the chicks now. This is your fucking fault. This is your fault now, North. This is payback. Excuse me.
He wants you to do all the hard accents. I think he should do all the chicks.
Yeah, you're gonna make me do all the fucking accents. Hold on. Yeah, I think you should absolutely do the thing. Yeah, you have to stop your game and get in here and do all the silly voices with me.
Oh God. That paired with your American accent's so weird.
It's so weird.
Yes, it's weird.
You know, I hear that a lot whenever I decide to just use that voice and just talk normally. It's really weird for people.
I'm gonna eat my Twix now. Just waiting for Northy.
Just waiting for Northy to get in here, yeah. See, Lamb. North is in here now, and he's gonna do all the chick voices.
I'm gonna mute myself, but I gotta listen to this shit.
See, Lamb is so happy. Oh, he's gone. Bye. Is that better? North. Can you hear us? Hello? I hear ruffling noises.
Give me a little bit.
Oh, okay.
That voice doing chick noises. This is gonna be great.
Yes, I want to do some really old lady voices on stream, and I think this is going to be a good time to do it, don't you?
All right.
Is that better?
Can you hear me good?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and share
go.
that so you can see it in real time. There you go. Lamb, if there's ever a point where there's three chicks on screen, we are absolutely going to be doing the Golden Girls cast, apparently. But I'm not sure which one I should be.
Sophia. You would be Sophia.
I'm going to be Sophia. Okay.
You would be Sophia. Because you can't pull off a Blanche. And you can't pull off a Rose.
This is
The
also
only other
true.
one I might could see would be Dorothy.
Maybe, yeah. I don't think I can pull off Betty White.
Nah. There's not a lot that can pull off Betty White.
All right, you ready? You ready to do some voices?
Hold on, give it all.
All right. Well, I'm gonna see if I can get to another point where there's more chicks. Make things easier for you.
If you got business here, you better do it quick.
Woo! He thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. About Miss Faye, did you do an autopsy?
You want to know the results, eh? Now, don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment, see? All right. You see the report, but that's all.
Single blunt force trauma. Death was instantaneous. That already seems bullshit, because she was able to write down something in her own blood.
I was just gonna say, how did she write that shit down then?
Exactly. That's already going to be a hole that we can poke into people. About Maya.
Yeah, I was looking forward to the trial, see? Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't going to win.
Why do you say that?
The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution.
Edgeworth?
I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all. Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you?
I know him. He's a feared prosecutor. He doesn't feel pain. He doesn't feel remorse. He won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict.
Oh, don't you talk about him that way. You'll make him barely sound human, see? Still, I'm afraid this pretty much decides the case.
So, Edgeworth is on this one. He hasn't lost a case since he became prosecutor at an incredibly young age of 20. Of course there are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with almost an abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Okay. Back to the detention center. There you go. Now you have a chance to do some chick voices.
Hey. What is it? Did you meet the lawyer?
Sorry. I haven't seen him yet.
I see.
I better go see if I can find this elite lawyer she's talking about. There we go. Just to give you a little bit of taste there, Lamb. Oh, I don't want to move yet. I want to examine some stuff. Let's look around. Let's look at stuff. A table for clients. An elegant ebony case, and if I'm not mistaken, that light is made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone here got money to burn. Ooh. That painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil paint is so thick it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. I'm sure the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. Alright, I think I'm missing another law offices. There's a piece of paper next to the victim, wasn't there?
Yeah, the one with the killer's name written on it, see?
Are you sure that Mia wrote it herself?
Given the condition of the writing, it's hard to say if it's her handwriting or not.
So there's no proof that Mia wrote it. Well, it's in her blood. So that's something. I was wondering, did you see Maya Faye's cell phone?
Oh, that? I have that.
Do you think you could give it back?
Sure, I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer.
Uh-oh. He's onto me. I'm gonna tell him straight. I'll tell him why I want it. There's no way he's gonna give it to me.
Something that met her?
No. It's just, you know, detective.
Nope, I know nothing, pal.
That cell phone has a lot of numbers on it. Like her boyfriend's... A cell phone holds all the little girl's sweetest and spiciest secrets.
You're trying to confuse me.
Sorry, pal. I already checked the phone numbers in memory. Impressive. You're quite the detective.
Uh-huh. Oh, here. You can have the phone back. There aren't any suspicious call records in there, after all.
Seems he didn't notice the recorded conversation. Because he's not a very good detective. Okay. There you go. Now you can do voices again.
Maya, what's up? Haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to for me. Again? What is it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like that statue, the Thinker, and it tells you the time. I should probably tell you that clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working. That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? I'll leave that one to your imagination. See you at home. See you tonight at 9.
At 9. I guess I've asked all the questions I need to.
You're all done, pal?
Yes. Thank you. I'll be heading out now.
Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to the witness. Anyway, you better not. No influence the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal.
Yeah?
Come to think of it, I'd completely forgotten about her. It's really hard to forget about her. She's an all pink. Even her hair is pink. The witness.
Yes, Miss April May. Sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her.
Well, you just told me her name. Miss May, huh? You should have sent her home already then.
You're trying your lawyerly tricks on me now. She's not going outside her room until the trial.
So she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should know better than to try and get a detective to leak information.
You got that right, pal.
Time to pay a visit to Miss May. September 6th, Gatewater Hotel Room 303.
Oh, fuck.
Enjoy.
Well, hello there, handsome.
Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth.
You're a lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal.
Memo to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder.
Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting, I can hardly contain myself. Oh, Let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness.
I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. Oh, I don't want to move. I want to examine. There we go. Ooh, what's this? There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look.
Hey, hey! What are you doing? No touching! Oh, bad boy.
Oh, she twitching? She got a screwdriver? She gonna fucking stab me?
You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you?
Upset? I thought you were gonna explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside that drawer. Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident.
Observe? Incident? You sound just like the lawyer in the movie.
You can't handle the truth!
Oh, Jesse, I'm going to murder you.
Hey, Lamb, you mind doing me a favor once this gets said? You might
Clip it.
You might clip in it?
Best voice. Best voice, Northy.
Yep, your best pink cat girl looking voice you could possibly put on there.
I like a man with a big vocabulary.
And pause. All right, Lamb, there you go, all you.
And clip.
And clip.
Oh, I'm going to seriously hurt you one of these days.
Totally fine. I'm fine with it.
Oh dear. I knew as soon as I saw this one, she was going to be like a valley girl. And I hate that I've actually practiced that.
Oh yeah, you gotta go full Valley Girl for this one. All right, let's see how much worse it's gonna get. Better not encourage her. You know that thing that happened the other day, the bad thing. What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it. Pretty please.
Let me see. Well, dream on. If you want to know, you'll just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer.
Oh boy. Could you just... Who exactly are you?
Oh, Mr. Lawyer. Are you hitting on me?
No, hey, I'm just doing my job here.
You know, you're cute when you blush.
Believe me, it's the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Right. Can you just tell me what it is you do?
Well... No. And you had your little hopes up, didn't you?
Oh boy. I see there's 2 glasses on the table. Is someone else staying in the room with you?
Oh, what amazing powers of observation! You must be one of those famous detectives, like on television.
Oh, no, not me. I'm just a lawyer.
Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage? Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers.
Fucking Onyx got it too. Oh, that clip's going in the squad Discord too. Oh boy. Alright.
Indeed.
Alright, nothing else I need to look at here, I think. Now let's see if this fucking dude's here yet. I feel like Mr. Grossberg is out. Still? Fuck.
Ahem.
If that wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard.
Aha! So, you're the one they say has been looking for me.
Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined.
Your collar. So you're a lawyer, are you now?
Yes, well, yes.
And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed.
Not busy? And how come no one can get in touch with you?
Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it.
Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya Fey.
Yes. My Faye, go on.
What a strange reaction.
Cha-cha. Really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible.
Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow?
Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion.
What's going on? He refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? How can you just refuse like that? Please tell me why you won't take the case.
Well, see, it's just, I'm busy, you see.
But the client is Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands.
Yes, of course, I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye.
Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'm gonna go look elsewhere.
Grumble. Think not. Grumble.
Did you say something?
I think not, I said.
What do you mean?
I'm terribly sorry. But I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt would take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy.
Why?
I cannot say. I beg your pardon. Could you leave now? I've nothing more to discuss with you.
What's going on here? Well, he already wants me to leave, so I'm just gonna walk off, I guess. Oh, went to the wrong place. They're still keeping themselves busy in the office. Someone has time to talk. I guess I'll haul it out. That's a good idea. Detention center. That's where I wanted to go. Why is not here? She must be in questioning. They probably won't let her out for a while. Maybe I'd better go talk to that lawyer again. Fuck, come on, I don't want to talk to him. He's very shady. How did you know Mia Fey?
She works here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye, you might say. She left one day, quite suddenly. We had a mission, you see.
A mission?
You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. She never looked back, that one. That's
quite a painting.
Ah, you noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. Worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it, not even to you.
I wasn't interested.
It's not for sale.
I'm not buying. Jeez. Alright, so I guess that's all I can actually talk to him about. There we go. September 6th, 3:42 p.m. Detention Center Visitors Room.
Oh, you're back! Did you find the lawyer?
Well, Ella. Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. No, he wasn't. He was fat as fuck.
What really happened? You don't mean you refused to help?
Uh,
I see. I've been abandoned then.
what about your family?
I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young. And I don't know where my mother is.
Don't know. She'd still be alive.
The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident.
The incident.
There was a man and he ruined our mother's life.
Ruined.
After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer and she had left the mountain.
So you live by yourself?
Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become an independent or I would lose my powers.
Feel bad for her all by herself on that mountain. So who is this man who ruined your mother? Was it your father? Did your father ruin your mother?
About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it apparently. The police were running out of leads and they were getting desperate.
Wait. They didn't use a spirit medium, did they?
Police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim.
Wow. So what happened?
The case was solved, we thought.
You thought?
The man my mother helped, the police counsel, was innocent.
Uh,
The police's consultation with the medium had all been carried out in secret, of course. But a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. My mother, became a laughingstock of the nation.
I see.
White,
Excuse me. White?
that was his name, my sister told me.
White.
Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess.
4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Or just leave her and go home? Nope. I'll be your lawyer. I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not.
Why?
Why? Well... no one is as sad as a person without any friends. I know. I've been there a long time ago. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. I won't abandon you. You can count on me.
That's so kind of you.
Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here.
Hey, thank you.
Woo! She smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right?
Yes! And I trust you. So you trust me too, okay?
It's a deal. So what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? You shouldn't be asking yourself that question, buddy. Because when I tried to look into the drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Alright. Go check that out then. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are... I beg your pardon, sir. I'm the bellboy of this establishment at your service, sir. Alright. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? I believe our guest Miss May is currently using the, facilities. If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait. Now's my chance to snoop around a bit. I almost forgot. Ah! You came back quick. Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her? Please, tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Alright, sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp. Where have I heard that name? White. I knew it.
That was his name. My sister told me.
White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? There's a screwdriver sticking out of a half-open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. Oh! What do we have here? Wiretap? What could a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all of this, I know it. Alright. I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait. I mean, you know what I mean.
Oh, bellboy. Still there?
Uh-oh, time to scram. I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. To be continued. Bing, 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 bing. Yes. September 7th, 10 a.m. District Court courtroom number 1.
I was going to say that I'm going to drop now. I think y'all got this covered.
Okay.
I gotta get ready for my own stream.
Okay.
Dear. Oh no! Don't leave me with
That's
Desi.
fine. I'll be watching.
Don't leave me with Desi. Please don't leave me with Desi.
Goodbye, Marky.
Court is now in session for the trial of... Okay, do you want the judge to make up for it?
I'm fine.
Do you want the judge or do you want the judge or Edgeworth?
I mean, if you want the judge to have a deep voice, I can do that.
Go nuts. You can choose whichever of those two of you want. You can either have the judge or you can have Edgeworth.
Sure, I'll take the judge.
Take the judge. Okay, it's all yours.
Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I'd better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant.
Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement.
Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder. And we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor.
I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin, then.
If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court.
Sir, my name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir.
Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder.
Very well, sir. Let me get to use the floor map of the office to explain. Body was found by this window here, see? And the cause of death?
Oh, sorry. And the cause of death?
Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the Thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hands, sir.
The court accepts the statue as evidence.
They're still calling it a statue. Now, Detective.
Yes, sir.
You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why?
Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir.
Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence.
Yeah, April May's going to come in here later and she'll give him some hard evidence. All right, Maya Fey's arrest.
As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? She had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder.
The very moment, you say? Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? Couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony, because you're not fucking thinking, mate. Whoosh. Smack. Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness's testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. Something the matter?
Something the matter?
No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Let's cross-examine the shit out of this guy. As soon as the... Okay. Let's see. Alright, let's pressure a little
Old
bit.
hillbilly.
Yeah, why'd you rush to this one?
Hey, pal, don't play dumb. You know who. The call is from a customer at the Gatewater
Drink up,
Hotel.
bitch, it's hydrate
Right across from the
time.
crime scene.
Oh shit, it is a hydrate time. Okay. A little care package. Okay, I'm sure I pressed. Not sure it did much though, but okay. Right, please continue. There were 2 people there already.
The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey.
Why is that? What's your reason?
I had a witness account describing her.
Okay. Hold on just a second.
Yeah?
If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct?
Huh? Did I say that? Me?
I heard you say it. See, everybody heard him say it. Exactly what about this suspicious woman in pink's claim was hard evidence?
Oh, what? Miss May isn't suspicious, I'm sure. And she sure isn't pink, pal.
Yes, she is. She's very pink.
Well, I guess she is pink.
That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective?
I guess pressing can have its advantages.
Yes. Ugh. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you first, Your Honor.
Well, Detective, let's hear your testimony again.
Hard evidence. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results show the test of the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How you like that? That's my hard evidence.
Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective.
Your Honor?
Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time?
I know. I'm real embarrassed. I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir.
Try to be more careful.
It's not like this is a murder investigation or anything.
Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
All right, let's see. All right, he got to the scene. This.
The autopsy?
No, it doesn't. I just wanted to show that I had the thing. Okay. All right, are they? All right, next.
Not at all. Mr. Wright, please think the facts over before making accusations.
I don't think I won many points with the judge. Okay. Okay, it was written in blood, yep. So... Not the floor plans.
Autopsy report?
Autopsy, yeah. Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying?
What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else would have?
You have it backwards, Detective.
Backwards.
The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, Detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. And I will continue this while I do squats. Okay.
Yes.
She died immediately. But. No butting your way out of this one, Detective. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Order.
9, 10. Okay.
The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down.
Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon. But when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? Day of the murder, I think. I'm pretty sure it's the day of the murder.
You're wrong there, pal. We didn't write an autopsy report until the day after.
Alright. Prosecution's... That's yours.
That's fine. The prosecution's point being,
That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor.
What?
A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object, but there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning.
No way.
Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all.
I see.
Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say? You're a sham. Mr. Edgeworth, I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have to request a second autopsy report?
Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution.
No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will, the evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court.
Understood. The court accepts the evidence.
Hey, updated. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer.
I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes.
Darn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes.
Yes. Here we go. Fuck. Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand.
Exactly what part of her is innocent? Witness, your name, please.
April May, at your service.
Order. An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd.
I agree.
This witness will refrain from wanton winking.
Wonton winking.
Aw, yes, Your Honor.
This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. Tell us, where were you the night of September 5th when the murder occurred?
Gee, I was, like, in my hotel room? I checked in right after lunch.
And this hotel is directly across from Fay & Co. law offices.
Mm-hmm. That's right, big boy.
Please testify to the court about what you saw.
Oh shit. Testimony.
It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know? And then, oh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. And then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with the long hair, she kind of slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy.
Well, Your Honor.
I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any.
Wait, Your Honor.
Yes, Mr. Wright?
What about my cross-examination?
I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm. Didn't you?
Look, you may be firm about her testimony, but I'm sure as fuck not yet. I'm still kind of flaccid as fuck over here, mate. Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fey's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques quite well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. That's like the whole job, you fuck. How dare you?
Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness?
Look, yeah, I'm gonna cross-examine this bitch. I'll gladly proceed with this cross-examination. Only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness. Very well.
Very well. You may begin your cross-examination.
Let's go! Alright, let's see. Let's see what kind of fucking holes she's got going on here.
It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know? Mia, what's up? You haven't called.
Right, so that's when it is. Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. It does.
It does? I don't see anything contradictory.
I thought it was the time issue. Oh, guess I was wrong about that one.
Try to think before you make accusations, Mr. Wright.
Oops, that didn't go well. Alright, let's see. Let's see what else we have here, just in case. Okay. Alright, so that can't be a clock anymore, so that doesn't matter. Oh, it's AM. Alright, let's see.
And then, oh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. And then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away.
She dodged. Dodge what?
Well, the attack.
But with what?
But there's
That's it. Nothing really jumps out as contradiction. There's got to be something in there somewhere. Let's just press on everything. Why'd you do that?
Why? Like, why?
Why'd you look out the window? Were you expecting to see something?
Oh, well, gee.
What? That's it. She can't get out of this question that easily.
I sort of, you know, I had a feeling.
Well, I have a feeling she's trying to avoid the question. Maybe I should press a little harder on this one. Fuck it, go for it. Let's see how far I can run with this. Surely you must have a reason to look at your window at the time of the night.
Oh,
Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness. Badgering? You insist on needling her with these trivial questions. I really don't think it should be allowed. Yeah, stop him. Rebel.
Order. Mr. Wright, you have been warned.
Poor girl? What about poor me? You look out the window. What did you see next? The woman with long hair. That was Mia Fey.
slender, sort of. Well, some people might say pretty. That's your
Your thing. And the person attacking her? How do you know she was the defendant?
Huh? Well, you know. She had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Oh, I just know, okay?
There's only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. He's right. I question the testimony. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks.
What?
Miss May, I'm willing to bet that you saw. I bet you're lying. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant?
Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this?
Yes. What's the meaning? Tell me, because I'm clueless. About this, I mean.
Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus.
What?
Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder.
She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May?
Wow. What are you trying to say, you neat lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all that The trifling little details are necessary, darling.
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl. I promise.
You know, if you guys want to clip that, you can go ahead and do that too.
I'm going. Your testimony again, if you would.
Damn, I almost had a. Oh, good. Onyx is on it. Okay, good.
I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock, that kind of statue-y clock. The thinker, I think. Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you?
How did you know it was a clock, Miss May?
I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination.
Okay, let's see. I don't see anything wrong with that. Just still going with the dodge. Okay. That one I'm gonna call out. Is that what you're gonna name the clip?
Oh. Oh.
There you have it, everybody. Definitive proof that Northy tries to be a good girl. Oh, that's going in the squad Discord.
No.
No.
Didn't this come up in another testimony recently?
Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all.
No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now. Not a clock anymore. Ms. May, what you said just now was quite revealing.
Revealing? Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? Naughty Mr. Lawyer.
You just said that this statue of the thinker was a clock, but there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it.
Yep.
Another person in much the same position as you recently called us a clock too, and he was found guilty of murder.
Order.
Miss May, can you explain how you know that this was a clock?
Oh,
The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns.
Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright.
That's bullshit. How did she know it was a clock? But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once. Ellipses.
Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness.
Damn straight, Ramu. Whew, that was a close one. If he stopped me, then this trial will be over.
what? So what happens now?
What happens now is you will answer my question. How did you know it was a clock?
What? That's because I heard it? Yes, I heard it. It say the time.
So you've been to the law office of Fay & Co.
No, hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room.
The law offices of Fay & Co., where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock.
Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied?
Not with this basic bitch! No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because it couldn't have rung. Your Honor, members of the court, this is inconceivable that the clock in the question rang because it's empty. That clock is missing its clockwork.
How could you possibly?
Just take a look right now.
Oh,
See anything interesting, Your Honor?
it's as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court of the meaning of this?
It's as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar.
Fat?
Well, Miss May. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Question mark. Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty somehow. He knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock was empty, as you say. It can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there was no contradiction. Bitch, I got something for that!
That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it.
And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor.
Well, Mr. Wright,
I have one thing to say about that, Your Honor. Bullshit! I have something for that!
can you prove when the clockwork was removed?
Yes! Oh, impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything, mate? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork that was removed was the cell phone. Take a look at this.
Hmm? That's a very cute cell phone.
Oh, you have a girly phone.
Wait. This is my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim the day of the murder.
Order! Order!
The defendant's cell phone. This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. Grumble, grumble. A good detective better remember his evaluation soon. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. Beep.
So, you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you, then? If you could. I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry.
September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Beep. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that weapon was a clock?
Well, isn't it obvious? I saw the clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot.
So the witness has seen it before? That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright?
Fuck right I do. The witness claims she had seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court.
Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness has not seen the clock before.
It's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever.
What?
A friend of mine made that clock. Only two exist in the world. And the one that isn't here is in police custody.
Impossible. Everything is sold in stores.
Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh, excuses not on sale today.
Oh. I am not doing that. I cannot cry. What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay?
Oh.
She did it, and she should die for it. Die!
Ooh.
Which went psycho? Whoa. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Honestly, we may have to delete that last clip. I don't think Dorothy's much of a good girl anymore.
This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm.
Oh. Silly me. Did I, like, lose it? I guess I did.
Scary.
Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior?
Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because... Well, she had the wiretap, so she's probably gonna just heard it. Fuck it. This is familiar territory. I'll just use the same approach as with Larry. Miss May held that very clock in her hands.
Mr. Wright, when was this?
When she used it to strike the victim. When else?
Order! Order! Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
April May, you killed Mia Fey, I say. And when you struck, the force of the impact made the thinker ring. That's not true, because the stuff was already removed out of it. That's when you heard it. Shouldn't have said that part, mate. Tisk, tisk. You truly are a work of art, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What's that supposed to mean? It was you who just proved that the thinker was empty. Oh, of course it wouldn't ring. Dumbass. What's more, the witness has a rock-solid alibi. Miss May, perhaps you could explain to the poor, misguided Mr. Wright that you were in the hotel at the time of the murder. She can't prove it. She did it.
It would be my pleasure.
No way!
Yes way, Mr. Lawyer. Didn't the murder take place about 9 at night? Gee, that's the exact same time I ordered some room service from the hotel bellboy.
Incidentally, the bellboy corroborates the witness's story. Ergo, she was not at the crime scene. Rock solid.
Mr. Wright, you've just made a serious accusation against a perfectly innocent woman.
Sorry, you're right. That didn't go too well. But if that's the case, then how did she know the thinker was a clock? The wiretap! Your Honor, I figured it out. There is one other way Miss April May could have known it was a clock. One way alone, and I have proof.
Well, proof, you say? Then the court will examine your proof, right? How did the witness know the thinker was a clock?
Have a look at this.
Oh, that?
I found this in Miss May's room.
Mr. Wright, please explain to the course what this is.
Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Fey's phone, were you not?
Oh,
Your Honor, this is irrelevant.
I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap.
This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely.
Sorry.
Oh, that's fine. Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah, I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock was on the cell phone. I present the defendant's cell phone.
Yes, we've seen that.
Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim.
Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to for me. Again? What is it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like that statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time.
Miss April May, use the wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer.
Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May?
Shut up, all of you. What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer!
We're in a courtroom. We're all lawyers. Oh.
It's not fair. All of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl, is it? Is that it?
That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the final blow. Miss May, why did you tap her phone? Answer the question.
Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't to be tapping relevant?
God, she's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant.
While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court?
At the time of the murder, I was in my hotel room getting room service. How could I have killed her?
Not answering the question.
If you don't believe me, just ask the bellboy.
Yeah, answer the fucking question I asked you. Well, come to think... Come on, think of something. You know what? I want to talk to the bellboy. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it.
I think you've sunken quite low enough already.
I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition? If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer. Thus, she is innocent. And thereby, you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. That is my condition. What? I better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, I'll be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? You know what? Fuck it. I'll accept it. Alright. I've got nothing to lose. Except for, well, everything. Understood. I accept your condition. Fool. You fell right into my trap. Uh-oh. Wait. Very well.
Well,
Very well. Everybody says very well.
the court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand.
I'm gonna poke all kinds of holes in this dude. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. Because he has the fucking tea set with him. What the fuck? Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service.
That tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony.
Why'd he fucking bring it?
I don't fucking know.
Very good, sir. Miss May's room service. I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. That's the skeeviest fucking look you could possibly have at her tits. Yeah, he made his
I
choice.
see. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
Yep, that dude made his choice and he's sticking to it. Laws of gravity and all that, mate. Right, I'm ready, I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, Maya will be finished. Okay. Let's press a little bit. Absolutely, sir. How can you be so certain? I checked Miss May in personally, sir. Not only did I see her in all her stunning radiance, but I also heard her voice. And then I saw them, and I... See, he made his fucking choices. The point being, I remembered her quite well, sir. You don't remember her, you remember her tits, mate.
Yes. What then?
Nine on the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on the TV and wished to drink after she finished, sir. 9, the time of the murder. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. Precisely 9, then. Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir. 9 p.m. How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought then. Oh, bellboy, tee-hee, I'd like iced coffee at exactly 9. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on the door at the crack of 9, sir. Why was she so particular about the time? Let's look. I don't know. Okay. You're sure it was April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. Yes, sir, as in so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, the guest, sir, favored me with an embarrasser, sir. Embarrasser? French for embrace? It's French for kiss, sir. But not French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never ever forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me, mate. I think our Miss May was up to something and she wanted the billboy to remember her. It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it? Tisk, tisk. Finally, you understand. This bellboy had absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here.
It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand.
I can't let this happen, can I? Oh, not a protest. Well, wait. Please wait.
Yes? Does the defense have something to add?
One last question. Let me ask one last question. Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on for long enough.
Now, Mr. Ed. All right, Mr. Wright, I'll give you one more question. That's all.
Okay. This is really it. Now, this is my last chance. What do I ask him about? Bed making? Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, there were 2 glasses in there, so he must have brought up an extra glass. Tell me again about room service. Again, sir. At exactly 9, I delivered room service to Miss May in room 303. The guest had requested iced coffee. $18 was the charge, as I recall. I see. $18? Doesn't that seem a bit expensive? Yes, well, iced coffee for 2, you know. And we don't skimp on the ice, sir. For 2? What did he say?
What did he say?
What did he say?
What did you say? Rather quite. Well, boy, tell us the truth now. Was someone else staying in Miss May's room? I object. That was objectionable.
Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question.
Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Yes, quite, indeed. It was the, good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... He asked me not to mention it if I wasn't specifically asked, sir. Oh, you fool! You fool! I've done it. I've won. Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man. Correct? Yes, sir. Then when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room. That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person? Simple. It was the man with Miss May. The man who checked in with Miss Fay. Oh. Your Honor, it has been previously revealed Miss May was tapping the victim's phone, yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. What a convenient little setup. But it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of another man from this court. Oh. Upstart. Amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Donk.
Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and the defense to look into this matter fully.
Damn straight.
Am I understood?
Even demonstrated, yes. Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
That is all today for the trial of Maya Fey. Court is adjourned.
Get fucked, Edgeworth. September 7th, 2:24 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby, number 1.
You're right. You are amazing in there.
Really?
I think I might be your newest fan. Oh.
I was just doing my job, you know.
Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too.
Huh?
That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips. It sent shivers up my spine.
Girl, we're gonna need to cool you off a little bit. If you say so.
So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home now?
Well... No, I don't think so. Not yet.
Oh, let's see.
But I got a great lead in today's trial.
Leave?
That man with Miss May, he's the key.
Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that, anyway?
I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this place is far from closed.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna find out more about this man.
Do you think he was the one who...
Maybe so.
is...
Don't worry. I'll find out. I'll find him by tomorrow, I promise.
I'm counting on you.
Yeah. I asked for a full record of Ms. May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Mai doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. To be continued. Bling, 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 bling. Also, Lamb, you are correct. It has been 3 hours. So that might be the end of this for this week, but odds are I'm just going to go ahead and do 2 nights of this next week, because this has been fun.
Yeah, you've been you've been cackling at me.
I mean, can always fill in again next week if you want to do more. or I can do a proper thing and try and find somebody ahead of time.
We'll see. Why don't you try and find some ahead of time?
Maybe ahead of time.
That way I'm not making a fool of myself.
That's okay. We already got a couple clips for that.
I know, and I'm gonna have to go back and watch them.
Oh, don't worry. They'll be posted.
It's not funny while I'm doing them, but afterwards,
But it'll be
it's gonna
funny.
be hilarious.
It'll be hilarious afterwards. Yes. We gotta share it with Poe and everybody too. Anywho.
Oh.
Anyway, Northy, thank you for coming. I'm gonna go ahead and get into
Deuces,
the
Dezi.
thing. Have a good one. Bloop. There we go. That's better. I don't know why it keeps muting. That's weird. Anywho. So anyways. Excuse me. I don't have any more Ace Attorney for the rest of the week, which is unfortunate because I love doing this so far. It's been a lot of fun. I'm going to go ahead and do another anime week next week and have a couple more days of Ace Attorney in the middle of the week. Because I think I had a lot of fun, even though I should probably reach out to people and see if they want to do the voices instead. instead of at the moment saying, "Hey, I need to find somebody." So that'll be next week. Give me a second. I kind of forgot what my thing tomorrow is. Oh, it's Okami tomorrow. That's right. They keep throwing something at me. But tomorrow is Okami, which is a game I played way back on the PS2, and I have no recollection of it at all. And it's on Steam, so I had to get it. So that'll be tomorrow. It'll be happy. It'll be cute. It'll be pretty. It'll be all kinds of stuff. And if anybody has any kind of like recommendations for like games they want to see me play, feel free to. If we're friends on Steam, go ahead and peruse through my library, and if you want to see anything played, go nuts. And let me know. So I will see you guys tomorrow with Okami. I will see you a little bit later this week as well with other games, such as No More Heroes on Saturday, which is another action anime game, which I'm actually really excited about, and more Deep Dungeons on Sunday with Lamb and Talwin in them. So we're going to go ahead and call it for the rest of the night. You all have a good rest of yours. Be good to each other. Stay hydrated. Go ahead and have a hamburger because I really want one. Because I've been wanting a hamburger for this whole ass stream. Go treat yourself. And peace. Have a good rest of your night. Ta-da!